Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Oh,
Hi, Eric.
hi. How are you? I'm so glad you're
Good,
able.
good. Happy to see you.
Good to see you as well. I'm just gonna jump myself off this call here. Let me just see here. So yeah. So thanks everyone for joining us today. I'm really excited to have this conversation moment because as we know this is actually the anniversary of the closure of USAID, unfortunately, that ended major foreign assistance to the African continent. And so now we're in a moment where we need to re-energize the continent through investment, through travel. We're in the World Cup season, so it's really exciting to see so many African teams represented. And so now is the time to invest, to get involved, to be energized. And so I'm really excited to have Kim Marie with me today. She is from Rwanda, Kim Marie Claire UMUTESI. And this is a really important discussion because I lived in Rwanda for 4 years, and Kimmery and I have been able to connect and look at business opportunities together. And we thought this could be a great opportunity to talk to you about travel and doing business in Rwanda. Most people think of the genocide in Rwanda, but Rwanda has rebranded itself. They are moving forward. They're moving, healing. They've been able to heal and grow as a country, and so that's attracted a lot of investment, attracted a lot of diaspora to come back to the country, and just reshape the country. So I'm really excited to have you guys today, Kim. So yes, Kim, can you reintroduce yourself and maybe we can turn on the light. I think you're a little dark over there in the like
Oh,
the
sorry,
yeah,
guys.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I can change the place now. Excuse me.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, hold on. We'll add her back on stage when she gets to the perfect spot. But yeah, I'm really excited. I think this is the time to invest as we move forward. I'm changing my lighting here in the studio, in the home studio. But yeah, this is exciting time to invest and get
Can you see me now?
yes, yes,
It's
yes.
better.
Yes, it's better. Yeah.
Thank
So
you. Thank you.
okay.
Yeah. Thank you so much
Yeah.
Anthony, for inviting me on this call. And thank you to everyone for joining. I'm Kim from Rwanda, and I'm the founder of Shema Travel, based in Rwanda, but we are also working in France. So we help people to travel to Rwanda, as many people you may know. When we talk about Rwanda, so people they just have genocide or gorillas. So Rwanda is just more than that. With Shema Travel,
Mm-hmm.
we help people to come and enjoy the country and see the transformation happen in this country. So, and also help them to do business, people coming for romance. Yeah, we just help them. So I'm from Rwanda, based in France. We have our office in France and Rwanda.
Okay, so can you talk about like, how you were able to start your business in Rwanda and your background and just what made you decide to get into the travel and tourism industry in Rwanda?
Thank you so much,
Mm-hmm.
Alexandria. So,
Mm-hmm.
as I told you, I'm from Rwanda and I
Mm-hmm.
grew up here in my country, survived of genocide, but also still, believing in this country and building this country with the others. I grew up here and then I studied in Senegal. After Senegal, I also went to work with the Africa Travel Association. At that time, was based in Washington D.C. And so our goal was to help people to travel and understand Africa. As you may know, many people when we talk about Africa, they think about disease, problems. And Africa is so huge, it's a continent, it's not a country. So I enjoyed working with the Africa Tourism Association, and I had been able to travel in many countries of Africa and running about culture. I love tourism since I was a little girl. So my goal was like one day I will have a travel company and I can help people to travel and also do business. So I worked with the International Gorilla Conservation Program in Rwanda after my bachelor degree in Dakar.
Mm-hmm.
So the goal was to keep protecting those gorillas. And the people they know now in the world, we find gorillas in Rwanda, Uganda, and the DRC. So it was a good experience when I worked with them. And my goal was like I want a travel company that will connect people, bring hospitality. So we started with two people and one in Dakar and I. So my friend from Senegal, they came to visit the country and then they say, you know what? So we can maybe find synergies so we can work together. And tourism is something I really love. Also, hospitality. I love showing people the Rwanda after 1994.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, tourism is me, and I believe like a tourism is everyone's business.
Yeah, tourism is definitely a sector that has a lot of potential across the continent, and I was able to do that when because I lived in Rwanda for 4 years when my husband was doing a tour with USAID. So we got a chance to go to Akagera Park. My kids still remember those meeting the gorillas. Well, not meeting the gorillas, but meeting the giraffes and seeing the baboons at the hotel. That was always a very fun moment, kind of scary moment seeing baboons on top of your car, but nevertheless, the experience of living in Rwanda. So, can you talk about like the tourism industry in this new project? I know Rwanda is trying to really push people to go visit the country. They have put their branding on sports teams. And so, how do you see that as like driving tourism in the country?
Yeah, I think Rwanda is doing an amazing job when it comes about marketing our country,
Mm-hmm.
and they really. I love what the country is doing, and I feel like creating Shema travel is also a way to help my country. But we don't in Rwanda, as I told you, many years ago, almost like 32 years now.
Mm-hmm.
So people, when you say like I'm going to travel to Rwanda, the only thing people will think, of course, will be genocide.
Mm-hmm.
So Rwanda did a lot. Many people really who maybe traveled here before 1994, they will never know what's happening here. Can you believe like a country where genocide happened? Now
Mm-hmm.
people they are able really living together in peace with the reconciliation. When we say visit Rwanda is no more that is really beyond gorillas, is more than what you saw in the movies. Hotel Rwanda is
Mm-hmm.
a transformation. Let's
Mm-hmm.
say when we talk about business, Rwanda is the country really very safe and clean. So the cleanest country in Africa is Rwanda. And people they have, that will of working together, technology, agriculture. And Rwanda was ranked in like a third place in the world, like top five in doing business. So a
Mm-hmm.
lot is happening here in Rwanda, and people they believe in discipline of this country, the governance. You can open your company only in 6 hours. So that's why I decided to go through business tourism. I love
Mm-hmm.
helping people traveling here so they can be able to open their company easily without corruption. There's no corruption in Rwanda. I know when we
Mm-hmm.
talk about Africa, so people will think, oh, Africa is so corrupted, how
Mm-hmm.
that country, is working, but we have infrastructures, we have everything. Trust me, when you come to Rwanda, you don't feel like you are in Africa. I'm not saying like Africa is bad, but this system works. If you are
Yes.
someone coming for business, of course you are looking for a safe country, and
Mm-hmm.
you are looking where system works. So Rwanda is really serious. The governance is on the top. I'm not talking because I'm from Rwanda. It's real. And Alexandra, you came here, you know it. You know what I'm saying.
No, it's real.
So yeah, sure. So I'm so excited to tell people about Rwanda. I love talking about Rwanda because I'm so impressed being a survivor and growing up in the country that my parents didn't get a chance to live in.
Mm.
So I want to see the world coming and do business here. There is no difference between Americans or Rwandans. So they treat all people the same.
Mm-hmm. No,
Yeah.
I had a really great experience in Rwanda. I always tell people, a lot of people who might follow me on LinkedIn, you will see me reposting stuff from the embassy of Rwanda because I think it is a great place to do business, and I think people need to more people need to know that. I think the issue of the genocide being like the image of the country, that's really unfortunate, but I think it's really good that the country is also recognizing that and also taking action to rebrand itself to show, to recognize the history, but also show where the country is now. And I actually had a great time doing a business in Rwanda. I had a cosmetic store. I was importing haircare products from Dubai, from United States, and other parts in Europe as well as importing shampoos, conditioners, hair care products. And I was able to get these products without having to pay, at each spot of when you're bringing in products through customs. And I also produced a show there, which I would like to share just so people can see the excitement of Rwanda. So I'm just going to show a video clip and then I also share Ms. Kim's website with you on the screen. So just give me 1 second, please. I'm just going to show um, a quick share of the screen. All right. So I don't know. Can you see my screen or can you
No,
see the?
yeah.
Not yet. Okay. Let me see here. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Okay. All right. Let me just do that here. And
Yeah, I can
all
see.
right. Okay. Okay. So can you hear the music? Okay. So I'll just play a little clip. This is my hair show that I was able to produce in the country. So all right. So I'm sure you guys got a little bit of entertainment there.
Very
But
nice.
I was like showing that video. It brings back a lot of fun memories. So you can do so much there, doing shows. Actually, from my understanding, they haven't had a hair show since my last hair show. I know the country is trying to bring back more fashion events because that was when I was there. That was like the really big thing to do in Rwanda was seeing the fashion events and seeing all the models and all the clothes. And can you talk about like the fashion industry in Rwanda, like just what you've been able to see? Just like just trying to understand a little bit about the
Yeah,
industry.
Rwanda, we do love our culture. As you
Mm-hmm.
see, everything. My outfit is from here, and
Okay.
actually do also promote fashion tourism here.
Mm-hmm.
So it's one of the package for my clients coming who wanna enjoy like our clothing. So
Mm-hmm.
we will make sure like we can really sew something fitting them, and we
Mm-hmm.
love living. We love enjoying our stylers, we love our music. Of course, we are open also to other cultures. So in fashion, Rwanda is doing well, and they
Mm-hmm.
do also sometimes New York fashion show.
Mm-hmm.
They do have New York fashion show. Sometimes also we have top models who used to go in the US, or some of them they come here. In sports, a lot of things are happening here.
Mm-hmm.
Like NBA, we do have some basketball players coming to teach basketball here in Rwanda. Yeah, Visit Rwanda, with the brand of Visit Rwanda, Rwanda is doing much when it
Mm-hmm.
comes about fashion, sports. A lot are happening here.
Yeah, Rwanda is definitely doing a lot,
Yeah.
especially within the sports industry. I mean, we've seen like with the World Cup, the sports industry is really an untapped market, I would say, in Africa. Instead of people, flying to France or to London to see different football games, they should go to Rwanda to see the NBA. They should go to Ivory Coast. I mean, there's just so much potential. And so I want to share with everyone your website here. Just can you talk just a little bit about like how the type of travel that people like to see, the
Yeah.
type of experiences they like to see, to have when they
Mhm.
travel to Rwanda. Yeah.
Yeah, most of our guests are coming for storytelling.
Mhm.
They are from Europe. They love to come and hear the story behind Rwanda we have today, which means Rwanda after 1994, how Rwandans were able, to come together for reconciliation and working together and living together. By the way, we have Bugesera Reconciliation Village where victims and offenders are living together. That's
Mm.
something didn't happen anywhere. So storytelling is something, and that's one of the packages we prepare for our guests. We also have a romance, like people are coming for honeymoons or just celebrate their love.
Mhm.
So we make sure we have wonderful lakes like Ikivu Lake, we have Muhazi, we have many. Rwanda is a country of lakes and hills. But
Mhm.
we do also in East Africa, like Tanzania,
Mhm.
Zanzibar, Kenya. Shema Travel is proposing romance experience in Rwanda and East Africa.
Mhm.
So we do
Ye-
have a business trip also. And
Yeah, that
business
was
trip,
one. Oh, go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
yeah.
Sorry.
That was Lawrence. Like people you are from United States, you want to enjoy our wedding, traditional wedding. So we will
Mhm.
make sure we just, find something, sewing something fitting you, like umshanana. That's how we call it, the traditional one for the lady. But for man also it's umshanana. So we will try to help you to enjoy our culture, still living your love, celebrating your love, and also stealing in our traditional clothes.
Yeah, that's really important because when I lived in Rwanda, there was like this wedding season and it was just so fun to watch. It was I would call it kind of like, I don't want to put it that way, but it was just a season of time where everyone gets married, kind of like when
Yes.
animals are mating. Everyone's
Yes.
and it
We
was
just make sure everyone looks like us. So
yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
also a way to accept us in our culture.
Yeah, but it was a fun time, seeing all the women getting dressed in their beautiful clothing and their hair. And as a salon owner, I took advantage of that. We started to do a lot of weddings in Rwanda, and people were coming to us specifically because they wanted like a traditional hairstyle. And I think the hair show really drove that, and it made people feel proud of their culture. And can you just talk about the wedding industry? Like as a business opportunity for those, even if you're not Rwandan,
Mhm.
Rwandese, like how can people tap into that industry?
For wedding, for romance, you mean?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
just a wedding business, and I know
Mhm.
you help
Yeah,
people have their romantic experience in Rwanda, but yeah.
exactly.
Mhm.
You know, when it comes about romance, celebrating love, it's a huge event.
Mhm.
So, which means like event companies, they have their plus here in Rwanda. They can do something. They have I mean, you can come and start your business because we always celebrating wedding, and it has to be really organized. It have to be quick. People they love, nice dresses. They love, design, how you are going to prepare everything from, catering. Everything has to be there because wedding is very important. It's the time two families they are going to talk together, and for the woman, her family has to accept like you're going to another family, so it's a huge
Mm.
event. Yeah,
Okay.
when you're working in the, let's say, in the beauty industries, you have a place to do here, and every Saturday there is a wedding somewhere in this country. So we love celebrating weddings, and
Mhm.
it's very important in this country. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that kind of goes back to just the history and just the trauma that the country went to, like just starting over, creating like a rebirth, if you will, like because so many people lost their immediate family. So a
Hmm.
wedding's a chance to kind of recreate and create a new
Yeah.
beginning. Um,
Yeah.
so can you talk about just type of support that the government provides to the private sector organizations like yourself to promote Rwanda, to help drive business in Rwanda, and to invest in the country?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
if I can talk about my industry in the tourism,
Mm-hmm.
we do have associations. Like for hotels, they have the association.
Mm-hmm.
In also travel companies, we have Rwanda Travel Tour Associations,
Mm-hmm.
where every year we have different road shows. So we get a chance to be on the stand of Visit Rwanda, talking about Rwanda, showing what we offer, and those kind of road shows they are so huge. We do like New York, Cannes, Brussels, many places around the world. It's also another way to bring Rwanda to the world. So there is a lot of opportunities also for mentors. You will get also different scholarships for entrepreneurs. The banks are also helping for giving, their loan. So there are a lot of things Rwanda is doing to keep, helping entrepreneurs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I can testify that too. I mean, when I did my hair show, to do a production like that, it just takes so many moving parts. I had to have connections with the hotel, who are my sponsors. I had to have connections with, the Rwandan government, making sure that they understand the show and that they can support it, and even have a Rwanda Air that's not
Yes.
given to every event that people produce in the country. So this is really important to have people understand that Rwanda is a place for business, is a place for investment and tourism.
Indeed.
What are some of the favorite places that people like to go to in your tour? I mean, I know you do fashion and romance. So, what are some of your top destinations in Rwanda when it comes to tourism?
Yeah. For now, people they still love Kivu Lake. That's the
Mm-hmm.
picture. They
Mm-hmm.
love to go there and enjoying wonderful restaurants there and a lot of activities like boat riding, and also it's a border between DRC and Rwanda,
Mm-hmm.
and it's also where people from Congo they can come and talk to Rwandans, and the hills, the mountains are really nice. Musanze, where people they go for gorillas, for
Mm-hmm.
gorilla trekking. It's a beautiful place. You have Ruhondo lakes. So people they still coming. Also, they love west of Rwanda. It's beautiful. But as I told you, we do have different packages, and most of my clients, seriously, they are coming for business. If I
Mm-hmm.
have to be honest, most of them they are coming for business. Other
Mm-hmm.
people are coming for safari. They combine Rwanda, Tanzania, Kenya, and Uganda because we are neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, if you come to Rwanda, you will only see gorillas, and
Mm-hmm.
this is the only place you can see them around the world. There, Uganda, Rwanda, and DRC. But because Rwanda is safe, and this is where also the politic of protection is happening to protect gorillas and the conservation. So people they love to come to Rwanda. We also have another event. We call it gorilla naming ceremony. So like those stars, like Naomi Campbell, she came here. We have many stars, and
Mm-hmm.
also people from around the world. They come here to give names to gorillas. It's a huge event. It's happening in Musanze in September. Every
Mm-hmm.
September, we give the names to gorillas, baby gorillas, and it's
Oh
so
wow.
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I mean, when I was in Rwanda, that was the big thing that people were talking about. I had colleagues of mine that will say, "Oh, I went to go see the gorillas," and I guess I maybe I watched too many Hollywood movies, but I was not interested in seeing the gorilla.
Yeah, very beautiful. Yeah, we
I
do
was
also
thinking
have the
about Plenty
period.
of the Apes, and I just didn't want. I didn't want them touching my hair. I heard some stories, so
Yeah,
but I advise people to go. It is a once in a lifetime experience.
sure. Nyungwe
Mhm.
Forest is nice too. You can
Mhm.
do canopy, you can sleep in the forest. It's
Mhm.
one of the big forests also. And
Mhm.
Rwanda, we never go up 28. The weather is always nice.
Mhm.
The whole year. We have a nice weather than anywhere in the world.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it's amazing. I mean, it was definitely a life-changing experience for myself and for my kids. And if you had any last minute remarks, what type of advice would you give people to both travel to Rwanda and doing business there?
Or for people coming for business, excuse
Yeah,
me.
for people coming to business and for people to travel. Yeah.
Yeah. So I do believe for me, if you're coming for business, first of all, you have just to come once and see, because
Mhm.
it's very easy to talk about a country, but first trip, just you guys come and see what I'm saying,
Mhm.
and then from there you can
Mhm.
decide yourself, and that's what we do. Every year, Rwanda has different meetings happening, so it's up to the which sector you are. I can figure out according to activity. So I can, let's say, like, for example, there is a women for people who really fight for women's. So we do have different conferences. So I will advise you come this, let's say, June or May. There is this happening. So you will come, and then after the meeting, so you can travel the country. So for people who came here for different conferences, at the end of the day, they decide coming back for business because it's the first trip. Just you come and see,
Mhm.
and then the next you can decide. It's not easy to tell. Oh, come and do business. First of all,
Right.
come and see what I'm saying.
Right.
So
Right.
just to see if it's a Leo. So, and
Yeah, there's a lot of business opportunity. I know there was a conference called CEO Africa that was in
yes,
Rwanda. Were you there during that time or
yeah,
was
in
that
May, yeah.
yeah, how was that experience or were you able to connect with people in that conference?
Yes, we connected with them. Actually, my team was there, but
Mhm.
they always come to say hello on the biggest hub we have in North Skin Africa.
Mhm.
It's just kind of a co-working place where you have the biggest one here in East Africa is based here in Rwanda. So those people coming for conferences, they make sure coming and talk to the young entrepreneurs of Rwanda, and all of
Mhm.
them they are at North Skin.
Mhm.
So that's where we get a chance to talk to them. We had the people who are in the technology,
Mhm.
agriculture, different sectors. They came here in Rwanda. So we host, big events around the world. After
Yeah.
South Africa, Rwanda is number two.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Well, I guess sadly, with all this happening in South Africa, maybe all those businesses would go. I'm not gonna go
Yes.
there, but let's yeah, this has been great just having this conversation and
Mhm.
learning more about the tourism industry. You can do weddings there, you can have your
Mhm.
romantic, have a honeymoon in Lake Kivu. You can
Yeah,
go play, watch the NBA Africa team doing. When is
exactly.
NBA Africa team? When do they play in the country? Like
They played
around.
actually Rwanda won.
Yeah,
We are
I heard
champions.
about that. Wow.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, that's
yeah.
amazing.
We had many, teams from Africa. So Rwanda
Oh,
won. Good. Yeah.
okay, that's amazing. I mean, that's what needs to happen on the continent to
Yeah.
drive
Well,
investment,
we
create
do also,
jobs.
yeah, we do also volunteer tourism, like we do working with different NGOs coming for help.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm advisor of Women Again in Rwanda.
Mm-hmm.
So we always have different people who want to come and help, and they are teen mothers with their babies. If you want to volunteer, let's say like you're a teacher or you have any message to share with them, there is always a way you can travel and help others. I do believe in sustainable tourism here.
Right. No, it's important to grow and want to recognize. Thank you, William McKee, for your comment. Yes, Rwanda is example of resilience. They've just been through so much trauma, but they have, really been the beacon on the hill, if you will, in terms of the possibilities, especially when a country is able to heal and come together and recognize the pains of the past and move forward. And create solutions for us. So thank you for your warm comment. Yes, please spread the word. Rwanda is a place to do business, a place to study conflict resolution. That's a great study abroad program that could be created. Tourism is a great place. Seeing the NBA teams and fashion and weddings. So just want to close out our meeting. Any last thoughts or things that you would like to share with our audience? Do you have anything? You have any last minute thoughts, Kim? Or
Oh, you want me to share something?
well, I don't know. I just want to close out the meeting, but I didn't know if you had any last minute thoughts about
Oh,
Rwanda and just
yeah.
investing and just yeah, just any last minute
Yeah,
thoughts.
thank you so much. Yeah, the only thing I can say, you guys, it's very easy. Take your flight direct. We have run there. You can fly from New York, DC. Even Ethiopia Airlines. They fly also here. You
Hmm.
can fly with the KLM. It's easy. If you are in Europe also, we have our flight in Paris, in Brussels. So it's very easy to, just buy your ticket and come and see how a country can really go quick like this from, painful like what we lived like a genocide. So I think Rwanda, not only because it's my motherland, I'm just saying because it's an example. So people, they learned how to live together, and it's a country doing a lot when it comes about technology, business, and we do welcome everyone without difference. So we feel like everyone who want to come here and build this country is just one of our family. So
Hmm.
welcome to Rwanda, and I will be
Hmm.
happy to host
Yes, yes, Karibu. Welcome to Rwanda. So yes, thank you
you.
everyone for joining us. That was the one Swahili word I learned when I was
Yeah, Karibu is Swahili, is like just welcome.
yeah, yeah,
In
yeah.
Kinyarwanda, we say murakazaneza.
Yes, Burakazanese. I like that.
Exactly.
Okay. All right,
Yeah,
everyone. Well, thanks so much for joining. Thanks, Kim, for being on the show. And yeah,
thank
visit
you.
Rwanda. Let's do business. Let's travel. And please contact us if you are interested in investing or traveling to the country. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right.
Yeah.
Mhm. All right. Okay.